and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta...
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt.
Here we go.
Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. A nice shot by Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Trey, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
A decent size, good hands, a couple of things that make Hayward a solid finisher inside.
Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Hayward. He can't get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herter. The kick out to Young. Tries again. And he nails the jumper. He's got 7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Walker. The kick out to Brown. Back to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Collins trying to break free. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Hayward passes to Walker. Back to Hayward. Walker taking his time here. Inside. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. And that one hits back iron.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Tatum kicks to Walker. Off target with his 3. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Capella goes in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Jason Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 8. Brown outside. Back to Williams. Pass to Smart. Outside Williams. Lock at 6 to the middle. The drive by Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
I love the energy on Cantor's drive. Runs in like nothing can slow him down.
Reddish with the ball. Brown's there. Some solid defense from Brown. The pass to Reddish. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Jones. And the Celtics also making a change. Robert Williams is checked in for Williams. At the elbow, it's Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Cantor. He dishes it to Smart. Now, here's Cantor. Defense right on him. Here's Williams. Boston again missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Teague out there with Bembry. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. And stolen by Dedmon. Passes it to Bembry. Over in the corner, Reddish. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Wanamaker. They get it back. From the arc. Boston, no good that time either. Hawks shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Wanamaker. Smart with the ball. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Offensive rebound, Celtics. This one for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Smart. Bembry misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Williams. Back to Smart. The feed now to Cantor. Kicks it to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. And a change for the Celtics. Hayward's checked in. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Smart.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hayward. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Collins. Jones trying to get open. And there's Collins on the assist by Hunter. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Hayward is double. Feeds it to Tatum. And the rejection by Collins. Hayward finds Tice. The kick out to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Young taking his time here. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 10.
And see, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Up top, Walker. Brown outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Atlanta shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
Here's Tice. Rebound, Atlanta. 19 seconds left in the first half. Here's Herter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Brown now atop the key. Walker the pass to Tice. Over Young. And that would have counted, but his shot. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And that should...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, down low. Shot by Collins, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 17-point game. Shot's good by Walker. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Trae Young. Then for the Celtics, Marcus Smart's checked in for Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Tatum dishes to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Atlanta leading by 14. Reddish kicks to Hunter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Robert Williams in for Brown.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter. Tatum passes to Kanter. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bembry. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Count it. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
He can't get that one to fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Fernando. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Bembry. The kick out to Teague. That three off the mark. Celtics trail by 13. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Bembry, guarded by Tatum. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Bembry the pass to Fernando. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Fernando's got 6 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. And the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
It's good. Fernando's got 6 in the quarter.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Tatum no good. Atlanta leading by 15. Teague finds Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And Trae Young subbed in for Jeff Teague. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Collins checked in for Clint Capella. Jones, the pass to Young, shoots over Walker. The Hawks again can't hit. Back to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And right there, Hayward's in full attack mode, imposing his will on the game.
Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Young and Herder make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
The Hawks leading by 14. Young outside. Dishes to Hunter. The pass to Herder. The Hawks working the ball around. Young with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Jones. He kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
The kick out to Walker. Now Williams. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. Williams can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Craig, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. That one falls.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Damian Jones. And it's Reddish in for DeAndre Hunter. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back.
And you can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Passes to Herder. Young against Walker. Young's shot is off. Celtics trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And the Celtics making a change here. Ojale is checked in for Tatum. Green comes in for Gordon Hayward. Langford's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Dedmon throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and missed.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe
force.
it. I cannot believe that.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From 8, T kicks to Labissiere. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's some determination from Labissiere. He isn't going to be denied even when he's getting fouled.
And that one falls for Labissiere. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Here's Langford. Back to Williams. And here is Green. Graham defending. And the pass to Langford. And here is Green. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And just about to get underway as the starting fives. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA. DA, it's...
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at center. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Tice. Tatum dishes to Brown. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Back to Walker. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get a hand on it. Fast break, Toronto. Siakam's running. Ibaka outside. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Ibaka. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Inside. Shoots it up. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Siakam.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Back to Brown. The tray. Rebound by the Raptors. VanVleet with it. Now defended by Hayward.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Lowry. It's tipped. Walker against VanVleet. Tatum, no good. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form. Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
And he lobs it up. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Toronto making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Goes back up, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Smart after the Marcus Holmes. And it's Brown missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Hollis Jefferson kicks to Boucher. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. And again, no good by Toronto. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Looking for the first basket of the game. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Powell. It's blocked. Smart passes to Williams. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Powell. Bucket is good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Williams can't get it to go.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Offensive rebound outside for Davis. Wants to get it to Hollis Jefferson and does. Toronto working the ball around now. Takes the three. And Davis can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Davis finds Gasol. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Basket good.
The capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor. You're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
Smart passes to Williams. Feeds it to Cantor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the Celtics making a change here. And Cantor drops them both.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And we were... And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding...
The way he plays defensively, you know what he's standing.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former defensive players of the year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. There's Boucher out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
It's hard to believe, looking at the 3 ball now, there was a time Hayward might have turned down that shot.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Ibaka. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Left side, Smart. And there's the pass to Williams. From 10 feet out, good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Cantor's shot is off. One-on-one fast break. Here's Boucher. Here's the teardrop. And Ibaka kicks to Davis. Pass to Boucher. Hollis Jefferson with it. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Taken away by Williams. Hayward outside. Smart on the wing. Back to Hayward. Takes it off the glass. And now a 3-point Boston leads.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Outside, Smart. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Three-pointer, Hayward, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Ibaka finds Powell. In the corner, it's Boucher. Tries again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Well, it's important to get points any way you can, and Ibaka's turned himself into a good free throw shooter.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brown is checked in for Smart, and Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Tatum dishes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Here's Cantor. And it's off from three-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Lowry. Over to the wing. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Outside Tatum. Here's the three. And a close game so far through the first two. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. Passes it to VanVleet. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Back to Walker. Pass to Tice. For three, Hayward buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 10.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot equals high percentage. Gordon Hayward with a great look.
A wide open look here for Ibaka. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Down low, Hayward passes to Tice. Misses from short range. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Back to Anunoby. Ibaka right side. Lowry dishes to Ibaka. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka, Dikembe Mutombo, and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Marcus All's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. Here's Smart. Offensive rebound.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Van Vliet attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
To the paint. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside, Smart. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Celtics also with a sub. Wanamaker's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. 1:30 left in the third. Walker the pass to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum down low. Working on Gasol. Tice finds Williams. Tice trying to break free. Williams can't hit.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Davis the pass to Powell. Lob pass to Gasol. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right wing. Over to the left wing. Tice. The Celtics shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Some changes for Boston. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Walker. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. Hayward kicks to Tice. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Gasol with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Powell the pass to Davis. Excellent D there from Williams. The Celtics with the lead. Back to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Outside for Gasol. Got a hand on it. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Left side, Brown. Gasol with the steal. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Marc Gasol. Siakam is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Davis in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's stolen by Tice. And the pass to Brown. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Siakam outside. Kicks it to Powell. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown the pass to Tice. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break Toronto. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
This is why you give Gasol a lot of touches. He's a terrific decision maker with the ball in his hands.
In the corner, it's Hayward, and the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Some changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gasol. Fred VanVleet comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Lowry in for Terrence Davis. VanVleet outside. And Lowry has it in the corner. Ibaka, no luck. Celtics leading by 4. Hayward kicks to Brown. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Hayward goes in, and it's good for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
Kemba Walker is checked in for the Celtics. Brown feeling out a bit. To the middle. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. VanVleet outside. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You see Serge in the painted area, feels the defender, goes on the attack.
That one misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Siakam, good.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
To the inside, Walker. The kick out to Brown. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Walker finds Hayward. Back to Walker. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Inside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Walker. Stolen away. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from VanVleet.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
And Tice gets it to go.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Lobs it up for Ibaka. A rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Walker, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Here's Ibaka. Good on the shot. Ibaka's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that could be a big bucket right there. Ibaka doesn't shy away from taking crucial shots.
Pass to Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Leading by 5. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Lowry, money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
Here's Tatum. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it. And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The little fella with the big shot. Kyle Lowry never wants to shy away from the big moment.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And stolen by Tatum. Hayward on the wing from outside the arc. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. And here comes the break. Near the 3-point line, it's VanVleet. But they get it back. Here's Anunoby. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. for getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. Bustling, and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Simmons, poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Passes it to Simmons. Down low. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Simmons against Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Here's Tice. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Simmons passes to Richardson. Here's Horford. In the corner, it's Harris. Richardson kicks to Horford. Over Tatum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Brown dishes to Walker. Brown the pass to Walker. Tatum with it. Celtics passing it around to the paint and stolen by Simmons. 3-on-3. He can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Brown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Evolving and developing right before our eyes. It's critical that Simmons continues to make shots like these.
And it's sent back by Horford. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Robinson comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. The Celtics also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Gordon Hayward. The 3 from Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Walker. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Thibault on the wing. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And he hits it to tie the game up. Embiid's got his second basket. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Cantor's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Wanamaker. He kicks to Tatum. The tray knocks down the 3-ball.
Tatum continues to expand his range, and with his size and length, he can shoot over most defenders.
Burks the pass to Embiid, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the 3.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The pass to Embiid. Down low. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 7. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Embiid, and it's Burks in at the 1. The shot by Williams, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Embiid, and stolen by Tatum. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. This is his first free throw of the game, and he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the 76ers with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Embiid. Harris comes in for Scott, and it's Richardson in for Burks. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. To the inside, and Tice throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tice has got 4 this quarter.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Tipped away. Here's Walker. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Passes it to Tice. Back to Hayward. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display. Tice passes to Walker and stolen by Horford.
Richardson attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
And, Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Up top, Simmons. Defended by Hayward. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Hayward kicks to Brown. Back to Hayward. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Cantor. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Brown. Now, here's Tice. Guarded by Horford.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Harris's shot is good. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
For three, Hayward. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Simmons. Over Walker. Misses off the right iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Brown drives in. The shot will not fall. And the 76ers with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Simmons, count it. Simmons got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Walker against Simmons. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Burks dishes to Embiid. Stolen by Cantor. It could go. The shot, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it with the opposition. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size, that you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Brown with it, now defended by Embiid. Brown the pass to Hayward. Looking for Tice. He gets it there, and it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Embiid. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Back to Tatum. Tice kicks to Hayward. Goes up the baseline. Nice jump shot. Good. Hayward's got 6. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown the pass to Hayward. The kick out to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Tatum.
Love when Tatum puts it on the floor now. Superb at driving right to the basket and has excellent speed to get there.
Here's the pass to Simmons. Richardson outside. Dishes it to Embiid. Horford trying to free himself up. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. He's got 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Walker the pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker.
I think the mid-range, Jay, has always been one of Kemba Walker's strengths. The defense really can't allow him to get comfortable from that spot.
Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum passes to Tice. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Horford leading the charge. Richardson, good.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Tice passes to Walker. Inside, here's Harris. The rebound by the Celtics.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Hayward kicks to Walker. Back to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Simmons. Milton finds Embiid. Over Williams, and he could not get that one to go. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Williams kicks to Williams. Back to Williams. Feeds to Cantor. To the middle. Pass to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Cantor.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers ahead. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. It's a three-point game. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Alec Burks is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Richardson comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Burks. Boston also with the sub. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Down low and stolen by Horford. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 7. It's Williams with the drive. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Richardson. And Boston with the rebound. Cantor's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum with it. Picked up by Harris. To the paint. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Boston making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, Simmons. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Richardson attacking, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step, and he can finish when he gets to the rim.
The kick out to Tatum. Offline with his 3.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Harris finds Horford. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 10. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Tatum from past the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Richardson outside, taken away by Williams. Back to Smart. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Wanamaker. Williams trying to break free, and he banks in the layup.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Simmons. Stolen by Smart. And now here comes Williams leading the break. They get it back. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tatum has no problem mixing it up, guys. Goes after offensive rebounds with real zeal and a great effort to clean up that mess on the glass.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Passes to Wanamaker. The 3 from Tatum. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Back to Wanamaker. Right side, Williams. Wanamaker, the pass to Williams. And stolen by Tatum. Hayward on the wing. Fires from deep. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable in those late game situations.
Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Embiid with the steal. Horford finds Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
And stolen by Simmons. Offline. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. An aerial view of downtown Boston. And let's go.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Well,
both capable, DA. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Now, here's Tice. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
Now Young. Out to the right wing. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Tice finds Brown. Back to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown, good.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hawks on D. And Walker kicks to Tice. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Tatum. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Collins. Brown down low. Here's Walker. Back to Brown. To the inside. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. Good work there as it goes.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here is Young. Off target from outside.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Hayward goes in. Tice passes to Walker. Hayward on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Walker. There's the steal. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Dedmon. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the middle. Kanter kicks to Smart. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And
Those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Cantor dishes to Tatum.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a three-point game. Bembry kicks to Reddish. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another shot with the putback. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 3. Inside. Smart passes to Cantor. Dedmon with the block. Pass to Bembry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Damian Jones. Right side Tatum. Here's Cantor. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Celtics. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. 4 on the clock, and he lobs it up toward the rim. That puts them in the lead. Dedmon's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Williams passes to Wanamaker. Left side Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break for Hawks. The kick out to Teague. The pass to Reddish. Back to Teague. Takes the 13-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Yep, that one goes. Smart's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Teague up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Smart. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Hayward comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Young against Walker. Young is doubled. Got a piece of it. 1-on-1 here. Here's Hayward. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown, good.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Walker the pass to Tice. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. The finish, and it's Hunter with the jam.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Back to Walker. Pass to Tice. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Jones checked in for Capella. Tice kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayward. Boston needs to get off a shot. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. A nice shot by Young. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Left side, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Williams passes to Brown. Count that one.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tice. Walker looking for an opening. Feeds it to Brown. Down low. Walker with it. Back to Williams. Tice trying to break free. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Walker.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Williams passes to Tice. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Tice has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Young. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Brown kicks to Walker. The dish to Williams. Brown outside. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Brown. He dishes it to Hayward. From 12 feet out. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And some good action. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Young finds Capella. To the wing right side. Young looking it over. Puts it up from 15, and Atlanta again with the bucket. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now here's Brown. 8 points for him. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Herter. That one no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
That gives them the lead. Tice has got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Young passes to Herter. Tatum against Young. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Young. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Young outside. Fernando, the pass to Young. Over to the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Launches a three. And Boston with the rebound. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's his first foul. The Celtics with the lead. Wanamaker looking over the floor. And there's the feed to Williams. Cantor. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Cantor with it.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Oh, great ball movement there. In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Cantor, the pass to Williams. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, Smart with it. Young with the steal. Here's Bembry. Dishes it to Reddish. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's the fast break. Ahead with 2 seconds left. And the layup is good. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Tatum. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Bembry. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The first free throw is good.
You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Jones. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for T. Now here's Walker. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. Collins with some nice D.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart. Young against Walker. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling.
Tice finds Tatum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's Brown on the wing. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Young's shot is good.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 10. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Tice. Hayward dishes to Walker. The kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Young for 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Collins, knocked away. And stolen by Hayward. Brown finds Hayward. And a wide open look for Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The offensive rebound, Collins. Comes up empty down low. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Collins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Tice following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And they double up Brown. Hayward passes to Brown. Back to Hayward. Here's Walker. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots. But the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
Tatum passes to Tice. And here's Walker. Capella covering. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Herter, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Atlanta making some changes. And here's Atlanta. A 12-point game. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Green finds Smart, and Langford has it in the corner. Jacks up a three. They get it again. And here is Labissiere. The kick out to T. Three-pointer, Graham. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Raptors. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action here on the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. To the inside, Ibaka, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Tatum finds Tice. Here's Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Tice passes to Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer. Hayward. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Ibaka. Siakam against Hayward. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Ibaka right side. Siakam left side. On offense, here are the Celtics. Walker goes in, and the dunk by Tatum.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. Right wing. Van Vliet looking around. Shot from 16, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for the Raptors. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Smart. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. He dishes it to Brown. Left side, Williams. Smart finds Williams. Williams double team. Passes it to Smart. Here's Wanamaker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 1:15 left to play in the first. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Williams with the block, and he recovers it. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. Wow, hammering it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Brown against Thomas. Here's Lowry. And a missed layup.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And finished off by Brown.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. Now, this is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Lowry has the open look. Misses off the left iron. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They're running. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Outside Thomas. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. It's stolen by Brown. And another fast break chance here for the Celtics. Here we go. Nice shot by Smart.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Marc Gasol is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Davis at the 1. It's stolen by Brown. Inside, Powell with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Outside for Gasol. And Davis now top of the key. Hollis-Jefferson passes to Gasol. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Davis. Davis has got his first points of the night. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Poke loose. Williams kicks to Hayward. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break Toronto. Lob pass to Gasol. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Brown outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Hayward. Left side Williams. The pass to Hayward. Now here's Brown. Now Cantor. Boucher defending. Powell dishes to Gasol. Back to Powell. Pass to Boucher. And Cantor over to help. Stolen by Cantor. Here we go, 1-on-1. Hayward finds Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Gasol. No good that time. Excellent D from Cantor. Celtics leading by 9. Hayward passes to Cantor. And here's Hayward. Pass to Brown. Down low. Tries from 10. And there's Cantor on the assist by Williams. Cantor's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Davis kicks to Hollis-Jefferson. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, that's just a yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Brown wide open. He fires. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Boucher passes to Gasol. Hollis Jefferson with it. Lets it go with a three. And the Raptors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
For the finish. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They need this. Boucher's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Cantor. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game grade wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And Tice gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Van Vliet passes to Gasol, and it goes down 2 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Back to Tatum. Here's Tice. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are way out in front, leading by 7. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Raptors trail by 17. There's the lob to the hoop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
To the inside, here's Siakam. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Right side Lowry passes it to Anunoby. To the middle, Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Tice. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys
can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Celtics leading by 16. Here's Tice. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Hayward. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And the Raptors also making a change. Powell's checked in. Raptors trail by 18.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Toronto, Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Siakam. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. 19-point game. Davis. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Marcus All's checked in for the Raptors. Got a piece of it. Van Vliet passes to Powell. Back to Van Vliet. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 19. There's the feed to Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Walker. Smart on the wing. Williams kicks to Tatum. Walker dishes to Williams. Good work defensively by Gasol.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Van Vliet, and he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Outside, Smart. To the inside, Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Williams. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And Williams drops them both. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, Hollis Jefferson. Powell, the pass to Van Vliet. Boucher with the ball. There's the dish to Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The size of Gasol makes him a tough cover. Plus, he knows how to draw fouls.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Robert Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Williams. Boston leading by 17. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Brown, good.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Van Vliet against Walker. Lowry kicks to Powell. For 3, Van Vliet. And that one is off. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
He Covers a lot of ground with impressive long strides. Tatum excels at driving to the rack.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Inside. Hayward finds Smart. Tice trying to break free. Smart misses. Toronto shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Anunoby has the open look. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Brown. And that one goes long.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Smart. Boston again missing. Here's Toronto now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there, just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And here's Brown outside, drills the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Hayward can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside Lowry. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And stolen by Tatum. Now the pass to Tice. Kicks to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Down low. Hayward outside. From downtown. They get it back. Tice passes to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. That doesn't go either for Brown.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Ibaka right side. And he gets it to go. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jaylen Brown.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now here's Lowry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Shemi Ojeley's checked in for Jason Tatum. Green comes in for Gordon Hayward. Langford's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker's subbed in for Smart. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. McCaw, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Raptors also with a sub. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Thomas. Back to Davis. Pass to McCaw. Raptors moving the ball around. Boucher's shot is off. Pass to Ojeley. Up and in on the layup.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome. And with pre
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
You can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's Hayward. That one off the back iron and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Horford dishes to Embiid. Brown against Richardson. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked by Brown, and they get it back. 2 on the clock. Harris finds Horford. Goes back up. Hayward grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
The first one falls. And so Tatum nails them both. Philadelphia with the ball. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harris passes to Embiid. Over Tice. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Richardson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Here's Hayward, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Hayward. To the paint, and stolen by Horford. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. Simmons trying to get open.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Down low, and stolen by Simmons. Hayward kicks to Tatum. Here's Tice. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Richardson dishes to Horford. It's stolen by Brown. Walker the pass to Tatum, and stolen by Harris. Simmons on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Cantor checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Richardson. And it's Burks in for Simmons.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that one, good.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Burks against Walker. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now, here's Brown on the wing. Brown. Smart kicks to Tatum. Second chance shot. Here's Cantor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the toughness of Cantor? Outstanding at keeping his composure and just finding a way to capitalize.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. Robinson's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here is Robinson. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Embiid's got 6.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
Hey, yo, right here.
Robinson misses. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Burks looking around. Back to Scott. Kicks to Embiid. Rebound by Williams. In the corner. Tatum with it. The pass to Wanamaker. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Tatum. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Smart. That shot missing, and Philadelphia the other way now. Milton with it, now guarded by Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Kept alive. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Passes it to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful.
Oh!
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
To end the run, Simmons pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing
on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Wanamaker. Smart, wide open, he fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And stolen by Simmons. Horford with it, picked up by Brown. Count the basket. Richardson's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Back to Simmons. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Philadelphia. Big-time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down. Horford kicks to Simmons. Kicks it out to Richardson. Outside, Horford. Back to Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Wanamaker the pass to Tice. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Nobody near Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 21.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Richardson missing again. And so, all right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And so in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
Boy, he's an excellent defender. You look at Josh Richardson, he's got real good length, athleticism, quickness, and does a good job reading the opposition, too.
Tatum on the wing. In the corner, it's Hayward. Puts up a 3. And Horford pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Richardson outside. No good on the triple.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Hayward. Here's Tice. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Some changes for Boston. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Robinson's checked in for the 76ers. Burks comes in for Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Horford the pass to Burks. Inside. And Embiid the bucket on the assist by Burks. Embiid's got 10.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
From deep three-point range, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smart, and the layup is good. Smart's got his first points of the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Burks. Back to Richardson. Walker against Robinson. And it's blocked. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown. Good.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Robinson passes to Embiid. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Back to Walker. The pass to Brown. He dishes it to Cantor. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Burks. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Smart. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Richardson. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Celtics have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
And Glenn Robinson, a player that was moved at the deadline last year, showed that he's a solid participant when given the minutes.
Agreed, Greg. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything at the 3. He's learned to play within himself and really never hurts you in any aspect of the game. Those are the kind of guys you have to find minutes for.
And, you know, Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
A difficult situation for Boston. It's stolen by Harris. Thibault on the wing. Taken away by Williams. Smart kicks to Cantor. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Williams. Basket good.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Here's Simmons. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. But they'll get another chance. Now the 76ers on the break. Oh, what a play!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is.
And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams, and it's Tice in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Boston 5.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The 76ers leading by 22. Outside, Simmons for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Williams passes to Tatum. Right side, Smart shoots from the baseline. Knocked loose.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebound.
Oh, my goodness!
That is breathtaking.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Tatum. And Langford subbed in for Marcus Smart.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Williams, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Robinson's checked in.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
To the inside, O'Quinn takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ojeleye passes to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. He dialed that one up from long distance.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Pass to Milton. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
On the wing, Milton, guarded by Green. Scott the pass to Neto. Shoots over Langford. Here's O'Quinn, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Green, the pass to Williams. Here's Ogilvy. 5 on the clock. Langford kicks to Ogilvy. Pulls from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. Scott up top. Here's Milton. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.